Warning: the following reaction may contain spoilers for The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 video games, which may spoil the television series. Viewer discretion is advised. Today, on The Last of Us. That wasn't the flashback I was expecting. Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you lying again? Because we know you kill him. We just don't know when you kill him. Hello, humans and infected out there. My name is Rhett, and I am a nerdy geek trying to react. Welcome to the channel, Nerdy Geeks React. And today we are continuing The Last of Us Season 2, and this is Episode 6, The Price. So that could refer to the price that vengeance costs, maybe? Last episode, episode 5, was called Feel Her Love. We had some Seraphite stuff. We got to see a Seraphite ritual, I guess you could call it, where they disembowel the person. Not very pleasant. We got the spores. So we had spores. They explained it at the very beginning with Lieutenant Park, or whatever rank she was. She had sent her son and his group down to investigate the basement of the hospital. He encountered spores. I guess they're having it so that it's only gonna be in places that have been like sealed off, where the infected had just stayed there for like so many years, because the hospital was where they, put the first infected that they had found into the basement. Basically, it's been festering down there for like 25 years, and that's how it managed to become spores. Ellie and Dina tried to get to the hospital, but they went through this abandoned warehouse where there were a bunch of stalkers. That's right, stalkers. And they were pretty much screwed, but who shows up but Jesse saves them and lets them know that Tommy is also there in Seattle. So we have Tommy and Jesse there now. I was kind of wondering how they were gonna bring Tommy there, but I guess it makes sense that he would go with Jesse. So they escape that warehouse and run into the park area, which is Seraphite territory. They see that whole disemboweling ritual, and they're spotted, and Dina gets shot in the leg. So Jesse takes her, and Ellie says they'll meet up back at the theater. But instead of going to the theater, like she's supposed to, Ellie sees the hospital and decides to go after Nora. She confronts Nora, and Nora tries to run away, and she ends up going to the basement level of the hospital where the spores are. Nora is choking on the spores while Ellie is perfectly fine. Nora realizes that she's the immune girl and says that Joel killed the only doctor who could have made a cure out of Ellie's immunity. Ellie says she knows, and she doesn't care. She asks Nora where Abby is, and Nora does not want to tell her. So she basically begins torturing Nora to get her to reveal where Abby is. And then it cuts to a flashback of Ellie waking up in her bed in Jackson. Joel walks in and says, "Hey, kiddo," and that's where it ended. And that was such a stark contrast to what Ellie was doing before the flashback. Yeah, that was like complete reversal of the tone. I kind of wonder why. I mean, I guess they're trying to give a contrast of tone, like just how far Ellie is descending into her darkness. So it's showing her at like one of her worst moments, torturing someone, and going back to a lighter time. We're likely getting the flashback. It might be all flashback. It depends on how much they're gonna do. If it goes back to present day, then we'll have Ellie going back to the theater, meeting back up with Jesse and Dina, and they'll probably have to go find Tommy. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Watch this on Max or HBO. Don't watch it here. You're not gonna get much. Okay, let's go.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
What the?
I'm gonna get the belt.
Just go to your room. Stay there.
What is this? Oh, okay, this is farther back than I was expecting. So this is Joel. And that was probably Tommy. And this is their father. Okay. Wow. Oh, hey, I know you.
I'm back on patrol in 30 minutes. And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
You're not gonna hurt him.
So Joel's been looking out for Tommy for a long time.
I mean, maybe I go too far. I don't know. I don't know.
Man, he's killing
I'm
it.
doing a little better than my father did. And you know, when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
He did. So, their father was a cop. Tommy ended up joining the military. Joel became a contractor. Okay. So, I was right about a flashback, but that wasn't the flashback I was expecting. Maybe we will still get the other flashback? The actor who's playing their father, he was in Hawkeye. I liked his character in there too. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, they brought the two back because they are giving us the flashback, so it's two again. We back in Jackson? Okay.
Got something for me?
Legos?
Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing.
So, making a cake, I'm guessing? Is that a bone? What are you making? Oh, wow. Oh, he's still making her guitar.
Leave it. Don't touch it.
Tommy, what happened?
She burned her.
KP and she burned her arm.
Well, how?
Pushed it right up against a pot.
You did this on purpose?
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
No one saw it. I was on my own. You know what it smelled like? Pork.
How did let this happen?
What do you mean, let?
Ow!
Easy, baby girl. Easy.
Dr. Rhett over to the clinic. He's gonna come by here with another shot.
So yeah, this episode might be entirely flashback.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Well, let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
That's really good.
Open.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. I borrowed one of your drawings for inspiration.
Future days. There it is.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
So that guitar scene was actually supposed to be at the very beginning. That happened at the beginning of the game.
Is it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
Oh.
Is it water guns? A dinosaur?
You're not gonna guess.
Wait.
So this is her 16th birthday that they go to the museum.
How do you even know where we are?
We're not sending you out until you're trained. You're gonna need something called patience.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two?
No.
Excuse me?
You spend a lot of time together. Is it funny? I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
I don't think
No.
you do.
All right, none
You
of my
don't?
business. But, does anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh, you mean dicks and vaginas?
Jesus.
I'll tell you what, I promise you I won't get pregnant. Oh my god. It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yeah. Likes it.
Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, no. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
Holy crap. It still works?
Works?
Somebody must have greased it. Whoa. You're going up to space. You need a helmet.
They always do such an amazing job recreating scenes from the game. The scenes and like the settings, the environments.
Is something that took a mighty effort to find.
I'm sure it did.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9.
So
Ignition
awesome.
Sequence start.
I do okay?
Are you kidding me?
So if they're doing all this, are they gonna show when she finds out what he did?
This is nice. You okay?
Yeah.
What'd she see? Oh. Fireflies.
Joel, what the
Exactly, what the fuck?
No, wait. What the...
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
Right.
And this is when she decides to move out to the garage.
Never did ask. What is it with the moths?
Nothing. I just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff. It's kind of symbolic.
Oh, right. Yeah, like change and growing and such.
That's butterflies. At least I think it's butterflies. Are moths the same? And they brought Gale back again.
Yes.
So what's a moth?
Death. If you believe in that shit.
Ellie dreams of dying. Or being surrounded by death. While she lives on. 2 years later. 19. So this is just before the start of the series.
We're wondering.
Ooh, are we gonna get that one fight?
So what's the record for number of kills on a training run?
Go for Cache Creek.
Infected North Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
Oh, Eugene.
10. Tell them to dig in.
Crap.
Go back to Jackson.
We stick together.
So is this where Eugene gets infected? So if Eugene gets infected here, Ellie's gonna feel bad that there's, again, no cure. Okay, so... this is new. We didn't get anything like this in the game, so that's cool. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm only guessing that Eugene will be infected and Joel will shoot him. But what they're facing... specifically, I don't know. Oh! Is that Adam? Or was that Eugene? I'm guessing that was Adam. Oh, this is bad.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Ellie!
Is that Joe Pantoliano?
Are there any more?
He has time. We tie him up and we bring him back. Joel, let him see his fucking wife. Please.
Get the horses, bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you. I promise.
Are you lying again? Because we know you kill him. We just don't know when you
Go
kill
ahead,
him.
10 feet.
Which, way?
Head right.
Oh, Joel.
I need Gail. To see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Ellie's gonna be so pissed. And she's probably gonna know. Well, no wonder Gail was pissed.
I'm sorry.
You lied to her again. And now she's gonna realize that the first time you swore, made a promise, you also lied.
Radio ahead and let them know. He wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he ended it himself.
Ellie's gonna tell him.
That's not what happened.
You swore.
Okay, we're back here.
What I said today about you being a refugee probably came off as ungrateful.
No, it's okay.
Well, I am grateful. Uncle Grumpy is family. And family helps each other out.
You get the hell out of here.
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
So we didn't get her going all the way to Salt Lake City again. She just put it all together that he lied. Are we getting this now? Because this is not supposed to happen for way later. But I guess they didn't want to bring Pedro Pascal back again for the next season.
You lied to me. You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face. The same fucking look.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done.
Okay. So this was supposed to happen in Salt Lake City when she went back to find out what happened.
Making a cure would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me. You took it from everyone.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. But I would like to try.
Okay. So we're back in present. She's done torturing Nora. Yeah, back at the back at the theater. Okay. Oh, wow. That was incredible. So, let's talk about it. Okay, so we did get flashback. We got a lot of flashback. That was pretty much all flashback, other than that little clip at the end. Very good episode. That part in the museum with the dinosaur, the T-Rex, they had more dinosaurs in the game. An entire section of dinosaurs, but they went straight to the space part. That was one of the best parts of the game. The other flashbacks, we didn't get Ellie running off to Salt Lake City to find out more information. Instead, the whole incident with Eugene happens. We didn't get that in the game. Yeah, all we knew of Eugene was that he trained horses or did something with the horses, and he had the pot farm. but they made him more important in the series. Gail's husband, the therapist that Joel talks to, and she flat out admitted that she hated him for what he did because, again, Joel lies. He lied to Ellie again, straight to her face again, and that's what triggered her final revelation that Joel lied to her before about the Fireflies. So yeah, instead of going to Salt Lake, we get this instead, which is a unique way to do it. Having Joel lie to her face again. He tries to, lie to Gail about what had actually happened, and Ellie was just so pissed off. So they had their falling out fairly recently. Then New Year's Eve, we get Joel's perspective on what happened during that time. So what other flashbacks did we do? We got Joel and Tommy as teenagers, it looked like, and we got to see their father. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he was really cool. He did a great job with that one scene that he was in. The whole try to do a little better than the previous generation, basically. Then we got Ellie's 15th birthday, where Joel makes the guitar and gives it to her and begins giving her lessons. And there's the birthday cake that Ellie just dives right into. Really, who just starts eating cake with their bare hands? That's just, I guess in the apocalypse it doesn't matter as much, but still just messy and kind of gross, but alright. So, 15th birthday, 16th birthday. 17th birthday, she gets caught with, I can't remember her name, but she was the lead on the patrol that they had in the first episode. And I guess she and Ellie were a thing for a bit. She gave Ellie her tattoo. And after that instant, that's when Ellie decides to move out to the garage. 18th birthday. Crap, what was the 18th birthday? Oh no, did it even do the 18th birthday? It jumped 2 years, didn't it? Right? It just went straight to the 19th? Well, 19th birthday was the patrol, her first patrol, and the incident with Eugene. And then, after that, we go back to New Year's Eve, and Joel on the porch, Ellie walks by, but then she comes back and they have that talk. So that conversation, where she asks him to tell the truth, or she pretty much tells him to tell the truth, that would have happened in Salt Lake City, but they did it here. It's unusual that they decided to do that, because that flashback, that moment that she remembers, is an important part of her journey. We didn't get that in the game till the end, pretty much literally the end of the game, but they're giving it to us now. So I'm wondering, I have no idea how it's going to play out in the end then. They're still following the story in Seattle and everything the same. I'm really curious now to see what other changes they're going to make and how it will affect the course of the story. There isn't really too much to talk about. I mean, it was just a lot of great flashbacks. I already went over the stuff with Eugene, the stuff with the Fireflies, Ellie saying that she wants to try to forgive Joel, which the trying to forgive is a very important line. And after all that, we just cut back to the present time for just a little bit, showing Ellie returning to the theater after she was done with Nora. Is there anything else I can say about the flashbacks? I mean, they were all great. It was great to see Pedro Pascal again. That will likely be the last time we see him in the series. I'm pretty sure we won't see him in the finale, and I don't think they're bringing him back for season 3 for other flashbacks. I can't think of any other time they would need to go back to flashbacks. They might show clips of that last flashback next season, but yeah, I think that might be it for Pedro Pascal's role in this series. So it was a good send-off. You did a great job again, as usual, and I still love how they recreate the scenes from the game and incorporate it into this series. The museum and Joel singing guitar, or not singing, playing guitar and singing Future Days. Oh, I could talk about that. That was the very beginning of the game, where he first gives her the guitar. It wasn't on her birthday, he just gave it to her, and he sings that song. I don't know if Pedro Pascal is a singer, if he can actually sing, but Joel is not supposed to be a great singer, so it wasn't going to be perfect. So I'm wondering if Pedro Pascal can actually sing. I don't think I've ever seen him sing in anything, but I know Troy Baker is a singer, and when he sang that for Joel, it was also imperfect. Well, next episode is the finale, and like I said, not sure how they're gonna go about it. It's the last episode, and it's gonna take place on the last day of the 3 days in Seattle. Will we get the aquarium? Maybe looking for Tommy, and then being diverted to the aquarium. Yeah, that's all I can think of that's left for Ellie's story in Seattle. We're likely going to get the aquarium next episode. If we don't, then I have no idea where they're gonna end this, because yeah, that's all that's really left for Ellie's story in Seattle. Yeah, I really have no idea, because after the aquarium, it's back to the theater for one last thing, and then is it just gonna cut off after that? How long is the next episode even gonna be? Because there's a lot to go over, although they have been doing a good job like condensing everything, so maybe they'll get all of it in. Who knows? Okay, well, maybe next episode we might actually see Abby again, because we haven't seen her since like episode 2? Yeah, I think episode 2. Just one. That was it. She kills Joel and then she's just gone from the series. So, okay. I'm expecting to see Abby's story next season. If we don't, then that's gonna be really weird. Okay, so thank you again for watching. If you made it this far to the end, thank you very much for watching all the way through. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to, find out when I drop a new update. Until next time, my name is Rhett, and I am a nerdy geek trying to react. See ya.